Oh, jeez. Just looking at those faces is just plain creepy. But this is what's happening. Moonbug is having an expansion in Europe, and it has launched its first channel for older children. Oh, really? If it's for older children, then it might as well be just LankyBox and Oddbots. They don't really have that much when it comes to 6 to 11 content. But they're doing a channel for supposedly the preschool demographic, I guess because Moonbug is babies, but also preschool. This is confusing. This is really confusing. Like, I expected it to be for the 6 to 11 demographic. For preteens and tweens, I would understand, but this is the 4 to 8 demographic, and that's actually kind of confusing. And apparently it is inspired by the huge success of CoComelon Lane, which I have heard some things about, and I honestly prefer to stay away from that. But this is what's happening when it comes to this, according to Deadline. Kids can watch the channels while brushing their teeth or going to bed, so we're trying to mirror the routine of the day. Oh, really? Given the fact that Moonbug content is kind of addicting, even though it's not brainwashing, but it can be addicting. But there is this assumption in the era of Netflix and Spotify that paid TV is dead for children, but there are still opportunities. Well, I honestly cannot really say that. Yes, linear TV doesn't have as much numbers as it used to be, but it still brings good ratings. Just look on Cartoon Network and even Nickelodeon, despite the fact that that documentary probably damaged some ratings. But of course, streaming itself has its flaws. Streaming is also struggling. HBO Max, Disney Plus, Paramount. These streaming services have been struggling with these companies. And it really comes to show about it to think that pay TV is dead. I honestly have to disagree because it is still going on in a way. Streaming has its problems, and people are then realizing about the fact on streaming's big flaws. But rather than streaming services, Eglaw said his key partners right now in nations such as the UK are in the likes of BBC and Sky. They have embraced and seen the quality of our content on YouTube, he added. Our shows are a really good fit to their portfolio. I don't really think so, because I honestly don't really think about Moonbug itself when it comes to that content, but this is what's going on. But I honestly thought that they were going to have a 6 to 11 channel, which that would not be that much of a good idea because they barely have that, but instead it's the 4 to 8 demographic. Oh gee, no wonder there's stuff like CoComelon Lane and the Disney Junior Morphle series. It's just pretty confusing there. I wonder how this will turn out, but Moonbug itself, they admitted that pay TV is dead, but they're doing pay TV anyway. Like CoComelon having airtime on Universal Kids, and, like I said before, the Morphle series on Disney Junior. That's a bit hypocritical in my opinion. But anyway guys, this is Kawaii Life Antonio, signing off. Peace. Oh jeez, Moonbug really has been taking over. And my goodness, that article for what they said is kind of mixed in my opinion.